Hello people, this is Mark from Courage Change Works. I hope that you are well. Guys, I'm gonna make another series on a new behavior, shall we call it, a new attitude for this channel. And I've been considering a few things over the last few days about what gives us mental wellness. And a lot of people think that people need to be, or they need to be happy. Here's my thoughts. I don't think people can necessarily be happy. I think people become happy for little bursts of time, little periods, and most of that is circumstantial. And then I think when circumstances aren't favorable, all of a sudden the happiness element disappears. So we really then need to ask ourselves, how can we chase this thing called happiness? And in a way it doesn't exist, because let's be fair, life's not fair. Life doesn't kind of give you good things all the time. And if happiness depends on circumstance, then you're edging your bets that circumstances will be positive and good and, you know, all for your betterment. And unfortunately, you know as well as I do, life's little curveballs are such that it doesn't always happen. And it is for that reason why I say happiness doesn't necessarily exist, because we can't control our circumstances. We have to do something beyond that. Then of course you will hear people speak about mental distress, and all they want is peace of mind. Again, what is this thing that gives us peace of mind? What is this that takes peace of mind away from us? By and large, I would suggest it is circumstance. It might even include things like your attitude, your point of view, your experiences, your openness to change, your ability to adapt. We may even say depends on your own character and nature. Who knows? So I've said that as a bit of an introduction, and I hope that even just that little bit will cause you to contemplate and think about what is happiness. And I'm going to suggest that we need to take this thing called happiness and we need to brush it to one side and say, because we can't control circumstances, because we can't control the environment that we are living in, because we can't control the external stimulus that we find ourselves in, these things that are beyond our control, we need to learn how to become content. That is better. Why is contentment better? Contentment is better, it's more helpful, it is more useful, because it doesn't matter whether you are in a bad situation. If you're content, you are empowered to control your behavior. You are empowered to control your thought patterns. Why? Because the circumstances doesn't control you. That's why contentment is such a powerful position to be in when it comes down to peace of mind and a happiness and joy and all these kind of things. Being content doesn't mean you are unhappy. It doesn't mean you're dissatisfied. Actually means quite the opposite. It means it doesn't matter if I've got nothing. In my mind and in my in my being, I'm okay with that. I am comfortable with having nothing. Equally the same, if you've got everything, it doesn't matter. Why? Because you are comfortable with having everything. So the stimuli that we get from the world and our environment won't sway you as much as the emotional levels will be when you are happy or sad or angry. It doesn't matter. What matters is how comfortable you are with where you are at. That, my friend, is contentment. And so how do we define it? And I've cheated a little bit and I've found a little description of it, and it says this: contentment is the emotional state of satisfaction that can be seen as a mental state. It might be drawn from being at ease with your situation, your body and your mind. Contentment could be a state of having accepted one's situation and is a milder form of happiness. There you go. My friend, if you want to be happy, please, please, please pursue contentment. Happiness is an emotion. It is this thing that will sway you from one side to the other, and you will find yourself being rocked about with circumstances, where with contentment you are as steadfast as a mountain is. I'm going to encourage you, I'm going to challenge you to learn to put happiness to one side, as if it doesn't even exist except in the dictionary and when we sing happy birthday songs on birthday parties. But when you discover contentment, my friend, you have reached a milestone in your life. So that is it for now. I want to make another little video quickly about some tips on how to reach this place called contentment. It's coming up soon. If this video has been helpful, challenging, whatever, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, share. You know exactly what to do. I don't have to say anymore. This is Mark from Chaos Change Works, and I'll speak to you soon.